right, yeah.
One of the all-time greats. One of the absolute all-time greats.
Yep. And also, I mean, really, you know, his loop years, but what people really point to are his WGN years.
As what? Something he shouldn't have done?
Our own Joe worked with him. Super Joe worked with Johnny B during his WGN years.
Which explains the Twitch.
WCKG, he was on WLS for a short while. I did a syndicated radio show for a short while.
You know what I love about John, and I've told Johnny this in person, because he truly is one of the greats. But right up until the last show on GN, right up to the podcast after the last show, he always brought it. He never phoned a single show in, and you certainly can't say that about some others.
What are you looking at me for?
You're not on that list either. I'm not.
Build a pile higher,
okay,
so it looks like we do more.
Okay, yeah.
If you want, you can take one more.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Looks like we do a lot more.
Yeah.
They don't let the critics in until the very end of the run, because it's a work in progress. They are literally changing it every single day, tweaking it to get it ready to go to New York, and they'll tweak it a million times even before it gets to New York, but they don't let the critics in ahead of time. There was a show, I don't remember which one, it was some big pre-Broadway show, and they don't let the critics in until the end. So I just went and bought a ticket at the beginning of the run. I wanted to see it.
Sure.
And they asked me if I would leave.
Is that right? Because they knew you were there.
I mean, they weren't kicking me out, but they said, please, you know, we really would like the show to be
Come on,
in its
Dean.
best form before you see it. We really don't want you to see it. No, I wish I could remember which show that was, but...
Did you then go back as a critic a few weeks later?
Yeah, I did. I respected it.
They bring the house lights up about 25 minutes in.
By the way,
Dean,
Dean,
you gotta go.
By the way, Dean gets kicked out of the show. He's not tweeting about it. He's, you know, he gets asked to leave. He's not tweeting about it.
Right.
Trying to make a big deal out of
I
it.
get kicked out of places all the time. It's
Yeah.
no big deal. I'm surprised when I don't get kicked out of someplace.
And dressing like, I'll tell you, dressing like the play, the theme dressing, how awkward was that when I dressed like SpongeBob SquarePants, Dean? I think you remember.
That was weird.
Very
I am right now because we're going to see the Cher show at the end of this week trying to find some fishnet hose in my size. They don't make them in husky boy sizes.
I like to go into Abercrombie and Fitch going, you got a double X in here? Star Wars, what are they selling?
Well, they had
I like the Millennium Falcon.
Well, at some point, I'm sure you'll be able to buy one, but they had an auction over the weekend. It's already over, so you can't participate in this. But I just found very interesting. The top-selling item was the blaster, the gun, essentially the gun that Han Solo used in Return of the Jedi. Steve, it's a wooden prop. It's not even a real. It's not even.